Hi, this is Alexandra Greenwood, and this is my presentation for ISTC 741 for Towson University. I conducted an exploratory review on connectivism used in learning management systems. So let's get started. For decades, the effects of home support on educational success of students have been researched, analyzed, and summarized over and over again. And this research has identified a variety of environmental factors outside of the school building that really change students, putting them at an advantage or a disadvantage. Some of these environmental factors include the education levels of their parents, the income of their family, the structure of the family, healthcare, housing types, the schedule that they have on a weekly basis, etc. Home support also comes in three categories: communication, participation, and involvement. Communication is classified as the face-to-face parent conferences, the emails, the phone calls, or even reading newsletters that are sent home. Participation is a little bit different. That's when a parent comes to sporting events or volunteers for field trips or even just a member of the PTA. Whereas involvement includes a parent helping out their student with their study habits or their homework completion. LMS really provide, learning management systems is what I mean by LMS, they really provide opportunities for all three of these things to take place, and all three of these things have shown to benefit students. The significance here today, why am I talking about this? The entry of technology has really fueled the 21st century learner and brought emerging technology into the classroom. The additional environmental factors that these things present can be utilized at home by parents, at school by the faculty, but most importantly by students in either location, which really puts the students at an advantage if they have technology available at their home and in their classroom. So schools have started to take advantage of both of these things, the emerging technology and the 21st century learners, by saying, let's integrate learning management systems into our schools. A learning management system is a web-based tool used for a variety of functions. Many learning management systems provide the ability to upload documents or report grades, hold discussion forums, or even video conferences. And these are just the basic tools that they have. They've been gaining popularity in K-12 education, but have been used widely across higher education for decades. Edline is the most popular K-12 learning management system, which is currently owned by Blackboard, which is the most popular higher education learning management system. So there is a connection there. Like I said earlier, I decided to do an exploratory review focused on this question: how can learning management systems be used to support connectivist learning? In the K-12 educational setting, learning management systems are still used sporadically, so they're not everywhere, and that's depending on the policies of the different school systems. Overall, though, they're allowing for the fostering of connections among all the different stakeholders, and these connections are allowing for schools to become closer knit with parents, teachers to students, peer to peer, and it's creating just a more intricate level of connections. The theory of connectivism is very new, and there are two purposes for the development of a new theory. First, the theory is replacing an old theory that's become inferior. Or two, the older theory doesn't account for new cultural developments, and that's how connectivism is. It accounts for the new technologies that previous theories didn't necessarily know were going to come into play. So there's a limited amount of research on connectivism because it's not yet universally accepted as a learning theory. Connectivism was presented by Simons, I believe you say it, and his associate Downs in 2005. Connectivism is the learning theory in which knowledge is distributed across a network of connections. And the learning occurs during the construction and connection between those things. The networks consist of nodes. And a node is anything that holds knowledge or any piece of information that can be connected to another node. And there's a big emphasis on the learner doing this themselves, finding the nodes, connecting the nodes, and then maintaining these nodes during the rapid shift in knowledge that happens because of technology today. Something that's very interesting and different about connectivism is that it includes non-human appliances as a holder of knowledge.